people have a skewed vision on what patience is, especially the spiritual community or the New Age community. See, patience is not just simply being lazy or procrastination or being a sitting duck. See, there's a such thing as divine actions and what the New Age calls divine timing. But divine timing, be very, very, very specific and careful with those type of words, because you must understand that you have a subconscious and a consciousness. So a lot of the times when you say and believe certain things and do certain things, you affect your very existence on a subconscious level. Some of the time people, most of the time people, aren't aware of what's going on in the subconsciousness because they aren't even aligned with their dreams. They don't truly understand the power of dreams. They don't know the processes of how the subconscious speaks to you. So they literally just live their lives just willy-nilly. But you must understand, patience and spirituality is like this. For example, when the new year started, I had this feeling to teach. So I hold gatherings. I don't just wait for technology to get myself to a position in teaching and spirituality that is in the forefront of notoriety. No, I'm actually doing the groundwork. I'm actually working with people in physicality. I'm actually bringing people in my home. We're talking, we're conversing about source. Even if I have to go to certain places that other people wouldn't go to, like bars, clubs, the hood. And I'm bringing a specific dialogue that they can register with and resonate with, but still encoding that dialogue with light language. What you may hear from an outsider perspective is, oh, Nadiie knows how to talk like them. But if you peer deeper, you understand that, oh, that's a master at work. Because you can't go to specific people and say, beloved, dearest beloved. They're going to be like, please miss me with that BS. You have to learn how to speak their language. That's what makes a master. It's not forcing your ideologies on people. No, it's meeting people where they are. And with patience, I was wanting to create videos and videos and videos, but Source was saying, wait. When you are in the complete knowingness of God, everything in terms of the signs and the stars, astrology, any form of epiphany or psychic gifts, any type of prophecy will align with your actions when you are in complete alignment with God. My sister is an astrologist, and I would tell her certain things, here and there, every blue moon, what I'm going to do in regards to my teachings. And she'd be like, oh, wow, Nadiie, that's interesting. You're actually working on this important day. Like the stars are really supporting that idea that you have. I didn't have to get a reading for that because I move by knowingness. I remember I told you all, transmute your belief into faith and your faith into knowingness. I operate out of complete knowingness. I said I don't believe nor have faith in God. I know in God, for I know in myself. When I walk in a room, people see the face of God in me because I choose to see the face of God in them. All right, it's a divine law. What you see is what you are. So with that, while I'm talking and communicating with Source, having communion with Source, Source is saying just wait. Just wait. Do what is going to align yourself with your inner child. Right now, play the game, take a walk, play with your dog, have fun with your friends, go to gatherings and parties with people that have the same form of love intertwined within their actions. Actually go out and do these things to ground this energy. Because there's a lot of things that's happening under the surface that the masses don't know about. The reason why ETs and aliens and a lot of spiritual gifts and prophecies are being brought up in the forefront is not because the government wants to do specific things and manipulate specific people. They have no hand in God's will. The government has no hand in God's plan. Man itself has no hand in the beyond. They literally just receive the plans of the beyond, because God talks to everyone. They receive the plans, and God says, this is how you're moving now. This is going to be your foundation. Figure out what you want to do based on this now. So the reason why you're seeing these gifts, these aliens and everything else, is because now all of these beings and all of these gifts are comfortable with being revealed, because we all have met the frequency. So instead of being fearful, instead of trying to say this, that, and the third and blaming, actually give yourself a pat on the back or give yourself a nice hug on the heart, because you've made it. A master said if we was to go 500 years ago, we would actually be glowing to the humans of that time, because our frequency and our consciousness is so ingrained in truth. It's so ingrained in God's will. That's why I said refer to each other as God's will. Hey, God's will, how are you doing? You must understand that there was a time where sacred geometry was something that our ancestors, other aspects of yourselves, fought for and defended. They had them in certain temples, guarded. Sacred geometry, just the image. Because we understood, just like certain crop circles, if you just peer at it, you will receive downloads that you won't even fathom consciously nor subconsciously. Because now we're starting to move through a language of soul and a language of frequency. If you just look up crop circles, the greatest crop circles, you just looking at the image is a download. It's like sacred geometry. If you just look at sacred geometry, you receive downloads. There was a time where that wasn't so prevalent. People didn't know about these type of things like sacred geometry. But nowadays, when you look at, the internet, you can just look up Archangel Metatron's cube. Do you not realize how powerful that is? You can just look up the seed of life, the flower of life. And just, you can get stones on it. You can get rings and jewelry on it. Do you not realize how powerful these things is? You have normalized something that our ancestors lived and transitioned for. Why aren't you appreciating this fact? Don't get too caught up in the day-to-day life where you aren't appreciating your own evolution. Where we are appreciating evolution of humanity as a whole. See, people talk about new earth, new earth, new earth. We are in new earth now. We are in new earth now. We are not in physicality anymore. The astral realms, the light realms have now merged. But we are so powerful to where we are displaying very, very powerful psychic and mind gifts, to where our reality may look like physical reality, but it's actually not anymore. Because we understand on a soul level, if we just woke up one day and everything was bursting into light, we will have a freaking panic attack. So, Source knows not to give a full course meal to a baby. We have now just been birthed into this new life. Ushered into this new life. Appreciate it. For now, ancestors, very powerful masters, everyone is cheering and clapping for us. Your dreams is going to be completely different. You're going to have way more visitations from ETs and spirit guides, because now you are as revered as the people that do ancestral work. You know how people used to revere their ancestors and do ancestral work? Now it's reversed. Now your ancestors are trying to work with you because you are the master that made it to the new earth, to the new heaven, to God's domain. Appreciate yourself. Give yourself a hug on the heart. Own it. Because without ownership, you will literally fall back into the abyss. If you're interested in booking a one-on-one session with me, click the link in the bio. And if you're interested in joining our mystery school, also click the link in the bio, but DM me first and I'll give you our free 3-day course, because if you aren't willing to integrate at least 3 days with God, why are you trying to join a mystery school? With that, we say welcome home.